Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Galactic Civilization 2 as the Your Collective. So, I'm thinking that we could use some ships that have nothing but sensors, just to stand as scouts, you know, border scouts. So, I'm going to quickly design a new ship. I would prefer to use the small template, but we don't actually have small, we only have tiny. So we'll use the sniper. We'll upgrade that. It's just a tiny capacity. It can have the same design as the other ship. All tiny ships are basically the same to me. Actually, is there maybe another one that looks a little bit different that we could use? Template core. Tiny. Yeah, that looks like a scout. Let's use that guy. Again, it's only 17 hull size. Cannot hold very much at all. It doesn't need engines, it just needs to be able to see far. So we could throw some sensors on here. We've got sensors Mark II, they cost 10 production. Or we could do a survey module, which costs significantly more. I don't really need it to survey though. So let's do sensors. The Mark II costs the same, but they're tiny, a little bit smaller. Let's throw 3 sets of sensors on these guys. And then we'll throw a little bit of basic support. And they're just going to be forward scouts. They can't fight. They can't do anything else. That's fine. And we'll actually call it like Border Scout. Hopefully the enemy doesn't know that that's what it's called. And they're not going to be like, oh, that's just a scout. We know. Alright, 6 more weeks to make the damn colony ship. Need more production. I want too many things at once. Okay. We are losing money still, but we can float the deficit for quite a while. Alright, I think we're ready for the next turn. Diplomatic relations next turn. Good. A little bit more diplomacy. We don't need more research centers. Interstellar construction would unlock the small components. Getting the improved collective could improve our production. But it also increases our expenses, and we don't really have the extra money for it right now. We did already in the previous, like, the first attempt at this series, have trade routes going, which could be another way to make some money, but... And our next door neighbor is the trade race. Alright, sure. We'll get trade going. I was thinking about getting the small design, but... We've got the space miner. I need to push you back to automation now. Yep, see, that's better. I like the 5 industry coming straight to here. It would be really cool if you could have... Like, I think Galactic 3 is going to have that planetary focus be more specific. Like, once this planet finishes getting its population up, I just want it to be research. But unless I set the global production spending to research, it'll never produce as much as it could. I guess that's okay. Alright, we're working on trade. We've got the Colony Mark 1. Charging stocks in 3 weeks. Approval's all at 100%. Doing okay. Okay, next turn. Research ability by 1%. Okay, hey, look at that. 3 anomalies in 1 turn. Hey, 2 more morale. Sweet. Major breakthrough on the planet of Thala. They have a new trade good. Xenanthium hull plating. Interesting. Well, we found an ascension crystal. Not that that does much. I have not built any constructors yet, but we haven't really found anything worth doing. You are upgrading charging stock still. Maintenance grid in 1 more week. What do we want you to build after you have that done? You make almost no money. We could build this diplomatic translators trade good. I believe that got unlocked when we did diplomacy. Interstellar embassy and then diplomatic translator. So only one person can build this. It's a 25% bonus to diplomacy. So should we try to rush that and be very diplomatic robots? Which of our planets could build it quickly? Our capital has the most social production right now. But it has no tiles available. Could always change this charging stock into the diplomatic translators. Or we could just try to get soil improvement. I don't really think we need to worry about diplomacy too much. I don't want to do that. But there was a planet that needs something queued up after that. That was this one, I think. Nope, this one. But we're not going to make the diplomatic translators, but eventually I'm going to need a research matrix. We really don't need charging stocks here yet. Alright, well we're just going to make a charging stock anyway for the approval. A report has come in that Snathy have built an orbital command center. How nice for you. Alright, our capital's finished upgrading, and now all of the spending's going to go towards military. We should see that colony ship come out pretty quick. Just 1 more week. Great. And that's going to be the colony ship that makes a beeline for something in this area. And then after that we need to make some of those scouts. Alright, 5 moves, 5 sensor speed, can travel quite far. And on Necro 3, class 12, I'm thinking more about... There should be some planets here. Head in that general direction. Let's change you over to our Border Scout Mach 1. Trade. Time to design a trade ship. Collective research, intergalactic construction. No, we need intergalactic construction. Definitely do. Okay, next turn. Waste of time. Economic capital. Got our border scout. Launch that ship. Sensor range of 7. Only move 2 tiles at a time, but it can see nice and far. So I think we'll send you, and actually its support range is huge, so it can travel pretty far. Let's go down. I want to see what's down in this little planet here. I'm confused by what this thing's doing. Come down to here. Let's go check that out. Taurian scout ship. Look at this thing's range, 5.9 sectors. Holy crap. They really want it to be able to scout far. Howdy, greetings, N1. We're still learning your language. Howdy. I like that. Okay. I could have sworn at one point there was a way to, like, see their attitude toward you. One of these options. This is just text, though. Would you give me this? Mm-mm. Planetary improvements. You're the second person I've seen who has that. $600. Planetary improvements. 10% social, military, and research. That sounds really quite good. I'll give you sensors. You can see farther. And how about you pay me? That sounds fine. I don't care if you can see farther. We're happy now. Okay, so we unlocked the trade. Let's go to templates, core templates, and we need a freighter. How about we actually use the freighter that's got the parts in it already? Got an ultra support. Why in the hell are we able to build this thing with ultra support if we can't build it yet? I don't have the ability to make an ultra support. It's kind of weird. They've got this template with the trade module. Gives the vessel the ability to establish a trade route with another planet. Only one needed on a ship. That seems fine. Obviously the hyperdrive needs to get subbed out because the hyperdrive's old and garbage. Ion drive's way better. And I don't think speed's that important unless you're trying to get the ship to the location. Like once it's established the route, I don't think speed matters, but... Come on now, you're gonna let me have it face the right direction, aren't you? Oh, I don't like that clipping. Well, that'll have to work. Looks okay. Looks don't really matter that much, do they? Alright, so Ultra Support. Size 2, cost 6. Very, very small. Costs 3 times as much. Gives it a bunch of range. I guess we'll keep it on there. Can't fit another hyperdrive. No reason to put weapons on this thing. I think we just leave it at that. 2 ion drives is pretty good. Alright, I want one more border scout, and then we'll make a freighter or 2. How many trade routes do we have? 4. Okay. Our morale goes up by 2%. Excellent. Interstellar construction perfected. Yay, new ship components. We can make small ships now. We can do xeno-engineering now as well, which is pretty good. More social production. Advanced hulls. That's the xenanthium hull plating, the trade good that somebody else built. Hit points 15%. Again, if you're familiar with like Civilization 5, just think of a wonder. They built a wonder. You can take it over by conquering the planet. Social production plus 10 sounds very good. Got another border scout. This one, all right. Let's before I forget, switch over the ship to the freighter Mark 1. We'll send our border scout, and this one's going to go out in this area-ish. They move very slowly. Next turn. By chance, the exploration team has stumbled upon something. Soldiers are strengthened. Okay. Xeno-engineering. I think it might be time. We could do nano recorders if we got this. That is a trade good. 10% research bonus if we wanted to be the first person to unlock that. Even though we're not supposed to really be a heavily researchy type person, we seem to be doing really well with research. Will also give us Sensors Mark III. New improvement, Eyes of the Universe. Galactic achievement. That could be cool. I don't think I've ever done that before, actually. $300 plus 500, so 800 more research. We could knock that out and then build the improvement Eye of the Universe. Did that say plus 10 sectors? That'd be crazy. I think we'll knock out some space mining. That ship's getting kind of low on jobs. And even though I blocked these guys off, I think these are the trade guys, right? Quarks. Meaning of Quarks. Yeah, they are the trading company, the trade people. So we're going to want to trade with them now. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here. I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. As always, thanks for watching. See you soon.